Hi children, good morning. Today we are going to discuss about another type of chemical reaction. So before starting our class, let us recollect what we have learned in our previous classes. In the last classes, we were discussing about two types of chemical reactions. Can you say which are they? Yes. First one is combination reaction. And as we know, it is a type of A plus B gives AB. And second one, it is decomposition reaction. It is AB gives A plus B. And as we know, the decomposition reaction carried out in the presence of heat, light and electricity. And there are three types of decomposition reactions. Today, we are going to discuss with another type of chemical reaction. That is displacement reaction. Displacement reaction. The third type of chemical reaction. Displacement reaction. Let us study the displacement reaction by doing an activity. See, activity 1.9. Take 3 iron nails and clean them by rubbing with sandpaper. 3 iron nails. Take 2 test tubes marked as A and B. In each test tube, take about 10 ml copper sulfate solution. Then tie 2 iron nails with a thread and immerse them carefully in the copper sulfate solution in test tube B for about 20 minutes. Keep 1 iron nail aside for comparison. After 20 minutes, take out the iron nails from the copper sulfate solution. Compare the intensity of the blue color of copper sulfate solution in test tubes A and B. Also compare the color of the iron nails dipped in the copper sulfate solution with one kept aside. Then what did you infer from this activity? That is, what's the activity here? Let's explain briefly how. See, take 3 iron nails and clean them by using a sandpaper, and then take 2 test tubes and mark them as A and B. Then the 2 iron nails tie using a thread and immerse them carefully in the copper sulfate solution about 20 minutes and keep the other iron nail aside for comparison. Then after 20 minutes, what are the chemical changes taking place there? Let us find out. When an iron nail kept immersed in copper sulfate solution for about 20 minutes, what will happen is, as we know, the color of copper sulfate solution is blue. That is, the blue color fades. Blue color fades and gradually changes to a pale green. Okay? At the same time, the iron nail becomes brown in color. Y. So let us explain this reaction in using chemical equation. That is, here we take an iron nail as Fe, iron nail Fe with in copper sulfate solution CuSO4 gives, what changes taking place here? Fe plus CuSO4 gives FeSO4 plus Cu. FeSO4 plus Cu. That is, listen here, CuSO4 is blue colored solution, and this blue colored solution fades after some time and gradually it changes to a pale green color. As we know, the color of ferrous sulfate is green color. So the blue color of copper sulfate changed to green color. At the same time, iron nail changed to copper nail. So what will happen? Its color will change as brown. Okay? Brown. So the chemical changes taking place here is, listen, from copper sulfate, iron displaces copper. Once again, iron displaces copper from copper sulfate solution, and therefore it changed to ferrous sulfate. And this type of reactions are called displacement reaction. Displacement reaction. So what is displacement reaction? Here listen, iron is more reactive than copper. Iron is more reactive than copper. So a highly reactive metal displaces less reactive metal from its salt solution, and this type of reactions are called displacement reaction. A highly reactive metal displaces less reactive metal from its salt solutions are called displacement reactions. So always highly reactive metal is the main point you have to remember. What's that? Always this metal will be highly reactive, and that only displaces metal. Which metal? Less reactive metal from its salt solution. Similarly, let us discuss another example as when zinc metal when kept immersed in copper sulfate solution. Here also zinc is more reactive than copper. Zinc is more reactive than copper. So what will happen? As we know, zinc is more reactive than copper means while zinc is in copper sulfate solution, it may displace copper from its solution and becomes what? Zinc sulfate solution. Zinc sulfate, and what will here? Copper again. So here also the color will change blue to white, that is colorless. Zinc sulfate is white in color, or it is colorless in nature. So here listen, always a less reactive metal displaces less reactive metal from its salt solution, and this type of reactions are called displacement reactions. Then how can we infer whether a given metal is highly reactive or less reactive? So in order to study, or in order to know how the reactivities of metals, let's discuss about reactivity series. Reactivity series. So reactivity series means it is the arrangement of metals. Arrangement of metals in the order of reactivity. Arrangement of metals in the order of reactivity. That's what we call reactivity series. So by knowing the position of elements in reactivity series, we can easily find out how they displace or why they displace. Okay, so to know the reactivity series, listen here. The metals are potassium, sodium, calcium, magnesium, aluminium, zinc, iron, lead, hydrogen, copper, mercury, silver, gold. These are the metals in the reactivity series. Potassium, sodium, calcium, magnesium, aluminium, zinc, iron, lead, hydrogen, copper, mercury, silver, gold. Okay, so in order to study, let us make a code like POSOCA. Potassium, sodium, calcium, POSOCA. Magnesium, aluminium, zinc, Magelusi. POSOCA, Magelusi. Iron, lead, Ile. Hydrogen, copper, HyCO. Mercury, silver, gold, Messi, go. Once again, POSOCA, Magelusi, Ile, HyCO, Messi, go. Okay, so this will study in our third chapter in detail. Okay, so now we have to study only what is displacement reaction. And see, let's discuss one more displacement reaction. That is when lead reacts with, or when lead metal get immersed in copper chloride, CuCl2, copper chloride. What will happen? As we know, copper is more lead is more reactive than copper. So what will happen? Lead may displace copper from copper chloride. Okay? So the reaction will be PbCl2 plus Cu. So always a highly reactive metal displaces less reactive metal from its salt solution. And this type of chemical reactions are called displacement reaction. See, for the combination we use the type as A plus B gives AB. Then for decomposition, AB gives A plus B. Similarly, how can we represent a displacement reaction? Can you say? Yeah, it's like A plus BC gives AC plus B. Am I right? A plus BC gives AC plus B. So three types of reactions. Which are they? Combination, thermal decomposition, and displacement reactions. Okay, once again, what is a displacement reaction? A highly reactive metal displaces less reactive metal from its salt solution. From its salt solutions. A plus BC gives AC plus B. A should be more reactive. B should be less reactive. Then only the reaction may take place. Okay, A plus BC gives AC plus B. Are you clear? Yes. So for that we discussed three reactions. Which are they? First one, iron with copper sulfate. When an iron nail kept inside or immersed in copper sulfate solution, after 20 minutes, what will happen? The blue color will change to green. Why? The copper sulfate changed to ferrous sulfate. Similarly, the color of iron nail changed to brown. That why it becomes copper nail. Then second one, zinc with copper sulfate. And here, since zinc is more reactive than copper, zinc displaces copper from copper sulfate solution. Okay. Then lead with the copper chloride. So lead chloride with the copper. So by these three equations, we have seen what displacement reaction is a type of A plus BC gives AC plus B. Okay, students. So to study the reactivity order, we discussed briefly what is reactivity series. Reactivity series means it is the arrangement of metals in the order of their reactivity. Posoka Megalusi, Ile Haiko, Mesigo. By studying that code, you will get all the metals present in the reactivity series. And we will study the reactivity series in other chapter. Okay? I think it is clear for you. Okay, students? Thank you.